That's pretty weird, huh? Decided to kill the other video off that I just made and replace it with this one due to the fact that my address is shown on it and I don't want people to know my exact address. I have been waiting for the bank to take the fee out, and I only got 20 bucks left in the bank, so I got another message from someone. Oh, another order is shipped. So the unpackaging has already occurred. I got the receipt here, rough on the side, and I got the package and the address of the guy who sent me the first issue of the Rampaging Hulk, which I've ordered from before, and I didn't have any problems. But the guy was supposed to send 2 issues in one package because there was or is one tracking number, and only one issue came, and that is Rampaging Hulk number 3. Very nice copy, and if you check the other page, one of my other channel, you'll find out that you'll get a closer look at it. So there it is, Rampaging Hulk 3. I liked these because of the art on the cover. Not only this, but Savage Sport of Conan. Yes, I don't have my teeth yet. I got 2 more appointments for that, but this is a great issue. Look how big it is compared to the silver or the Bronze Age size of comic books, which I'll put up in a line here, and you can see how much more of it's a magazine, so you can see how much more space you get as far as comics. So about 1.5 inches more comic than you would with one of these comic books, which I love collecting anyway. I still got to get, for this, since I bought this, now I got to get 197, which completes this story, and 202, 203, and I think 206. But these comics were in my collection. What happened initially is that the guy bagged it in a comic book bag like this. This is number 1, and there was a crack in the bag all the way down here, and it was open. So I had to tape that. Look real close, you can see the tape on there. So I fixed the crack on here, and I switched out the bags on these because it's a little, if you could look a little closer, you can see the tape on there. So I taped these out, and I switched them because I put it. I always do my tracking. This is a tracking number for a copy of Marvel Presents number 2, I believe, and it is currently in Austin, Texas. 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 was there last night. Just get it out of the station. Yes, it's Christmas in October. And yeah, anyhow, I switched it out and put tape up here to kind of seal this particular bag. One day I'll get another one of these. So, oh, in comparison to the Bronze Age, you have the Silver Age. And we'll take Daredevil here, and we'll compare it, the size to that, because the Silver Age issues were a lot bigger than they are for the Bronze Age, so they've kind of shrunk a little bit. And they don't use newspaper print on the inner pages really anymore, because you know how old they get after a certain amount of time. And there's there's Daredevil. Now you can see how bigger this issue is for Daredevil 27 in good condition, as opposed to the Bronze Age issues, which are smaller than the Silver Age issues. And I noticed that, and I read about it also too. So the Bronze Age issues are a little bit, or the Silver Age issues are bigger than the Bronze Age issues. You can see that. We'll try to line these up properly. So you have about a centimeter off on the Bronze Age issues, comparable to the magazines. And I hope that'll do it. So you can see the yellow Daredevil behind the Incredible Hulk there, and how much bigger, how much more space you get. So they cut off about a centimeter for the comic books for today. I'm going to get 200 for this too also, which correlates with fight between Samson and the Hulk. I don't know which issue it was. And those are the actual sizes. But I got Rampaging. I had a collection of Rampaging Hulk when I was younger. I had 1, 2, 8, and 9, I believe. But I'm going to get all these because one, I haven't read them, and the entire magazine up to 9 creates a story for the Krylorans who are trying to take over Earth, and the Hulks, the Hulk and Bruce Banner's alternative story near his origin that takes them into an adventure with Rick Jones as well as Bareet to solve the issue of the Krylorans who try to invade Earth starting in Rome. So to get all these issues up to 9 completes an entire story. Got it? Including the Submariner, who appears in 5 and 6 of this, which is another tale from the first encounter between Submariner and the Incredible Hulk. I think in Tales of Astonish 100, and I think in an Avengers issue, I believe. And before that, the Hulk kind of like dropped out of sight for a while, and he didn't appear until Avengers 1 from 1962, from the Incredible Hulk issues 1 through 5. So, Rampaging Hulk, alternate version, is what we say. Incredible Hulk, on the other hand, I have the issues starting from 201 on up to about 265. Not sure, but some of those were in my collection. I got 16 or 17 more of these to collect, and maybe 20, and that were in my collection. I want to complete put the storylines for, because this is a two-parter. This is the second part of the collector, who has you can read it online. Just bring up Incredible Hulk 198, and it starts at 197 and ends at 188, which is this one. So some of these stories aren't complete without the other ones. Today I'm supposed to be getting Captain America 230, which completes a story for Incredible Hulk 231 and 232, which seals that in for that story. Marvel Team Up is another one that I'm getting two-parter for 53 and 54. So just collecting these, the stories themselves are split up. For example, Tales of Astonish 101 completes the story in The Incredible Hulk 102, which is going to cost me a pretty penny to get, if I can get it. Which I'm going to plan to get, but I want a good copy of it, at least 8.0. And the staple for this one, that I was going to buy, is on the outside. See? So you can tell that my comic shop took the staple that's supposed to be here and here, and that Daredevil issue is split down here, by the way. So that's why it's a good issue, and I got it in the condition it was. I don't like Daredevil. It was good to collect anyway, because it's Silver Age. And that's split down there. This one's alright, but for 102 online at my comic shop for $170, CGC, the staple is over here. The staple is over here. It's not supposed to be over there. Okay, so it was restapled, and it should be right on the edge here. So it goes right through the middle of the whole comic book when you get to the middle. But they took it and did something to it. And I know they're doing shit to the comic books so they could charge another percentage on it or whatever, in addition to bagging and boarding, which is bullshit. And they're doing things that the comic books are not supposed to be doing. Opening them up. You know, they're not taking inside pictures, but they're doing shit to the comic books. I know they are, because I'm a professional at this shit. I know comic books like the back of my hand. I've been doing this for 30 fucking years. And I know how sellers try to get you fucked and try to steal your money by sending, you know, shit to the mail, and you don't get something. So I'm going to give this magazine for Rampaging Hulk 3, which I'm supposed to get 4. First of all, if you've got extra bags and stuff, you don't send a comic magazine with a ripped fucking bag like that. I don't know if I inadvertently cut it or whatever, but very nice copy, by the way, but I don't like having to fix the bag. The guy shouldn't have done that. Okay, and this is what I mean about let it slide sellers. See my other videos. Which is also on my blog. And if you're not going to do it right, I can't buy from you. I just can't continue to buy from you because you're sloppy. You know, there's a certain way you sell issues, and if you can't do it right, you shouldn't be doing it until you learn the process. Okay? Beautiful copy, nice cover, no problems whatsoever. When you get a magazine or a comic book or anything like that, you should always check the spine. If it looks like it's creased, it may have been pressed by someone else. Maybe not the seller, but it shouldn't be creased. If it's Okay, the other one's through. That's Marvel Premiere, number 35. And the guy says in his selling that he's going to put an extra copy of 36 in there, in addition to another copy of 36 that I already ordered and didn't realize that he had sent that. So, as always, I'll give you another look at this. And you can view it fully at my other channel, Comic Showcase. I saw it, girl. 77. Thanks for watching, and if you want this issue, buy it yourself.